Hello, this is Vani In. Look, today I have something very important that I'd like to share with you and the rest of the world. It has been on my mind for the last 4 years or so. It started with something simple with my family members. I'm not going to mention name because to protect his privacy, but it's something that I should have done earlier to inform the public some of the activities are going on around the world. Okay. Talking about romance scam to any general scamming. The subject today is about men or women generally who live in United States. You know how US dollars is valued everywhere around the world. But today, what I am inspired to do is to share with you about some of the things that had happened many years ago. I should have had brought out the subject that might have saved and helped a lot of people who had gone through it as well. So it happened to one of my family members back in 2019, I believe it was, and we didn't discover about it until a couple years later. It started with money missing from the bank, and it take a while for a family member to figure it out, because when you trust families, you trust families, so you never have to worry about how the money is handled. Problems with trusting family members is something that we definitely do with good faith, and when related to each other, we don't question each other about anything. But you know what? Beside the crook, beside the scammers, beside people who want to take advantage of your kindness or your kind heart, also happened in the home. So what happened was that he used to have a lot of money, and it's probably one of the only family members who would have a lot of cash in hands and in a saving and at home perhaps. And then my parents always trusted him with their money also. Their lifetime saving was with him also. It's okay. You know, when you trust someone that you think that you can trust the most, is when betrayal happened in the family. Is to give you some insight about trusting people online. So what happened was that he was online talking to some of the women online in Cambodia, believe it or not. And I will mention these people's name. These two individuals, the women that was on Facebook. And remember, I'm mentioning these crooked people names. So if you know them, let them know that I'm going to be searching for them so that I can bring justice to my family, especially my sister-in-law. Okay. So go by Cambodian name now, okay? Vanari Paul, Suteri Sot. Yes, these are the two individuals. Or she go by Paul Vanari or Sot Suteri. I don't know exactly what regions of Cambodia they live in, but they were on Facebook, but now they have blocked my family members completely because they already got what they need. So he was in some sort of relationship enough that he trusted them with his money, that into buying land, buying property, and share the benefits. So in other words, she probably in the real estate or in the real business in Cambodia, or I don't know exactly what business she's in, but she's out there portraying as a middle person who looking for partner to partner up to buy land and resell land and property and split the money. I was able to convey him that yes, you invest by sending the money. She will find potential investment or buying land and resell land and split the money like it's supposed to be what business partner would do, right? So he was like all access to the family funds and the fund that he has with his family. So he went and sent it all for the past 2 years. He literally had sent the money to these two people here, to Vanari Paul and Soteri Sot. And I literally had received a Western Unions. It's about this thick. I still have it with me. And how he did was that he'd be sending them a couple $1,000 from this station, couple $1,000 from that station every other day, so every day, so that way, you know, he doesn't make it so obvious. But yeah, you heard it right. It's not a couple $1,000. It was the whole life saving, the family savings, loans he made, max out credit card, borrow from friends, families, and neighbors. And he was in so deep beliefs that he really invested the money with these two peoples. Oh, I don't know how many people there are, but these are the two young ladies was on the transactions that he sent to. If you meet somebody on Facebook that are not family, and even the family do that to you too. So don't say that because they're strangers or family members that they're always going to be truthful to you. When it comes to money, there's always an issue. So my purpose being here is just to let you know that if you are one of the victims that being scammed, that being taken advantage of, a scam or even fraudulent against you, I know that over here, the prosecutors may not even want to work with you. I want to pursue also because the kind of money that was affecting my family was pretty bad, you know. And I believe that he spent the last 4 years paying people off, and that's sad because I will trust people enough to send people this much money thinking that you can get it back. You won't, especially when people you met on Facebook right here or online, TikToks and everywhere, on every platform. Facebook are the most. I met so many that have this, had using the same profile pictures that I can name 4 or 5 individuals who had the same, using the same account. I know that because I kept track on who's requesting friends, and I'm familiar with faces and TikToks and then Instagrams, and where else that you will meet all these people who want to prey on you, to prey on lonely people, to prey on people who looking for opportunity to invest, to enrich themselves. But little you know that by the time you realize it, you kind of woo and reel into putting so much money, and they know how to talk you into. It's all a lie. Okay. And once she got what she need, or they got what they need, all they do was block you from Facebook and block your number, and you never know where they are. I know that can hunt down these individuals and these crooks will be difficult. It will require a lot of work, a lot of investigation, a lot of contacting and get the government involved. That's possible too. Okay. But if you are the victims, if you are doing a business with people online, people on Facebook, social medias, any kind that you keep sending money and you never get a penny back, stop before you lose more. Because the chance that the more money you send, the more money they will ask you to send more. Say, hey, I need for this, I need for that. I got this land, I got this house. Hey, I'm laying foundation. Hey, I got this property looking good. It's going to sell. It's going to be hot in the market. After you put all the money, send all the money, guess what? Nothing happened. These people got all the money that you sent them and just blocked you. Simple as that. So don't trust anybody with your money. If you're going to invest money in Cambodia, travel there to meet people, to find out where they live, to find out what they really do, find out how they look like, and then learn about them first. Don't just trust anybody with your money. Money is to earn, even just working on a regular job and life-saving, whatever there is that you had accumulated as well with husband and wife and family and things like that, and it's just gone through the scammers, the fraudulence. It happened every day. It's so easy now to get people hooked up and sending money. I have a good friend of mine who lives here in Las Vegas. She met this person, pretend to be a doctor's, and it got her 10,000. And then she trying to save him some more, because then these people that they pretend to be somewhere in war, at war, and it said, oh, he's injured or he need to be transported back to US and that he need help. So keep sending money. And then you involve into this emotional attachment with this person. You've gotten to feel for him, and he's sweet talking you and romancing you and believing that he really care and love you, and that he's high rank officer, he's a captain, he was a sergeant, he was a surgeon, he was oil crew drillers, whatever it is that scammers out there to scam you, and they do whatever they need to talk to you and romancing you and to touch the heart and inspiring you. But then just know that the oil rig engineer, the doctor, the lawyers, the captain, the admirals, the sergeants who serving in the army, they don't have time to chat with you. There's no time for chit-chatting. They are serving a country. They have strict rule regulation. They are being supported by the government. They don't need your money. They don't need you to send them ticket home. Don't need to send them. They don't have time to talk to you. Only the scammer out there will have time to talk to you, to romance you, to get to your emotion, to hit your heart, to feel the empathy and sympathy, so that way they can gain your love, your trust, and then the next thing they do to you is woo you into sending money for whatever. And then because you're attached to this person, you don't want anything to happen to them, so you keep sending money. So if you don't believe me, you can check on romancing scam or sweetheart scam or love scam, what have you. It's a lot going on. Being victim by not talking to a stranger, the one that requesting you, and suddenly he's fallen in love with you, and that he's sending you all these love messages is something that you long to hear because you don't hear from your husband or your boyfriends, or you just recently divorced or recently being dumped by your lover. Do not trust people online. Do not trust men or women generally online, because there's nothing coming out from relationship that off the line. Because like I said, doctor, lawyers, attorney, captain, admirals, sergeants, 5-star general do not have time to woo you. They already have wife and children waiting at home, and they're serving U.S. government. They are not in any kind of dangers. If they do, U.S. government will take care of them by bringing them home. Okay. So just know that if you're being scammed, if someone is right now wooing you and telling you that, yeah, he's a surgeon, and that he's with UN peacekeeper, and that he's serving in U.S. Army in Syria, in whatever country they're in that's at war right now, do not believe them. Those are scams. Scammer work in a company of men and women. One being wooing you, one will be working on the bank account, one will be working, and they can get you to believe that it's real. But the sad thing is that women don't believe that is that they being taken advantage of or be scammed, because they feel so hard and so loving, so attached to this person, because all that love note that send them, it hit them. Because women like to hear nice stuff from a man, and especially the one that like good looking, because this is the catch, okay? For the catfisher or for the scammers, they normally have this nice, good-looking profile picture, of an admiral with the stars, the surgeon, and the doctors and peacekeeping worker, and with UN, I mean, they know these people are professional, and some of them professional in English, some of them are not. But they will get you. But I hope that this message today will bring you some knowledge and understanding and a new awareness that scammers came from different part of the country. There's a scammer who speak Thai that I know about, speak Cambodian, speak English, speak mainly English, because they're targeting people who speak English, but also people who from Nigeria. All we can do is protect ourselves. So don't be friend with stranger. Don't be friend with doctor, lawyers, peacekeeper, UN peacekeeper, the oil rigs engineer, any regular people. Don't go on there and trying to date someone on Facebook like us. If that's successful, they already have a woman on their side. By their side, they don't even have time to come on Facebook and trying to woo you. Do not fall into online romance, because the outcome is nasty. All it is that first they'll get you, and then second they will try to get you to send money, sending more money, and never end. And then they said, oh yeah, I'm gonna come and see you, but I need for you to send me this much, so I can pay for the plane ticket. Nah, nothing it's gonna come. He ain't gonna come. He's gonna get you to feel the empathy and keep sending more money so that he can feed his fancy. If you check into romance scam by FBI website, they can tell you that these are the like horrendous group of gangs from. Just be aware that scammers came in so many shape, form, language, origins, and religion. Yeah, so I hope that this message will get across, and that if you are in this sort of circumstances, you please seek out to get help from the FBI's or local law enforcement, so that way they can put a stop, retrieve your fund. If it's not, I'm sorry for the loss, and hope all is well. And I'll see you next time.